What is up, legends? We're back in CounterSide. So I know you're gonna be like, what is this? Alright, so we're in CounterSide on New Origin, and I was asked last week, specifically last Monday, by 4 people, basically. So there's reasons for this. And I was asked in Discord too. And I actually didn't know that this was going on, that they were doing like a big update with Arknights. It's going to be on PC, which is what you're looking at right now. It's the Steam version, because I was not about, if I don't have to do mobile, I ain't doing mobile, just to let you guys know that. And it actually works really well on Steam, really well. Now, what I was using before, I think it was like the app before on the SCA version, and this actually works better, so good on them for that. So that's the first thing, because I know people are going to ask that as far as the how the game runs. It runs perfect, and it loads fast. Like the minute you click like on the icon and you're already logged in, it's like 10 seconds and you looking at the screen right here. It's super fast, so I appreciate that. The next thing is that my problem with going from SCA to global was I couldn't remake my account. They actually made an event right now that's not even really an issue, as long as you work. So this is basically me playing for 4 days for Wednesday. So you count Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now Sunday. I haven't really played today, but this is my account progress and the 5 days now, and I'm up to level 39. And this is my overall account. I could be stronger, but remember, I'm doing this while, playing and covering other games, including PC games and everything else like that. And, check it out. We're not bad right now. So obviously, I have Awakened character. I'm going to explain that in a second. I went with this one over Hildy for now. For now, I'm going to get Hildy later, or try to anyway, but I went, you get a choice, and I went with her first, because she's more destructive. I know that because of my SCA account, that she's just more destructive. Hildy is more of DPS tank type of feel, control unit, and you can replace her with a number of people. Sadly, even though she's one of my favorite units in this game, she's not 100%, you gotta have it right now. She's more of a swag pick than anything. Lee, so yeah, she does her thing. Or Scion, I'm sorry. She does her thing. She really does her thing, and she's pretty good. So I just wanted to, go with her first. My gear is trash. Don't look at that. That doesn't matter. But this is where we're at right now. Obviously, Elizabeth is my #1 character in this game, so I'm always going to use her. She's always relevant to me. Anyway, some people say she fell off, and to be honest, that is true. She did fall off, but I'm still always going to use her because I just like her kit and what she does, and she's a baddie, so she stays. Lee is a good substitute for Hildy until I actually get her, but for right now, Lee is the main tank that I'm going to be using right now. Evelyn, I was one of the first people ever to tell y'all how much of a baddie in multiple ways Evelyn Keller is. My video is still up right now. It's still one of the highest videos for CounterSide right now, talking that she's literally like meta, and she still is meta. I don't know how that happened, and she still is, but she just, bruh, get you Evelyn. She's easy to build too. Just get you Evelyn, okay? Kyle, homie Kyle fell off too, but Kyle makes the early part of the game easy, so that's why I did that, and throws the shield out. Does okay damage, a little bit CC, does his thing. We got Yang out here, Yang the Bay, everything else like that. She looked like a lolly, but only okay lolly. That's doing. I look past that because she buffs and she heals. When you get her up to her skill 5, she heals. Bam, her ultimate down here. She'll heal after that, but for the most part, she's just a buffer. And throws the shield out as well. Her awakened form is good. She's okay. There's other snipers that are better, so I've just got her until I get her to like 110 and then awaken her. And then she gets the cool stuff. Irons and Wire is just here for now until I put Battery Girl out here. I don't even have her built yet. That's what I call her Battery Girl, because she helps your deployment, and then when you build her up, she lowers the she makes the recovery good. So what that does is allow you to throw out a bunch of awakened characters or high cost characters out there. So we're gonna get her out there, and then she got her outfits. Okay. And then she get this one. So when she get this one, she become a baddie. Well, she was already a baddie here. You can tell she's a baddie, but she baddie right here. So, you know, we'll do that. So the main thing that makes this different right now is this. And you see that I've already chosen this one. So what happens in this one, we could use this one as an example. What happens in the first one is you actually get to pick what character you want to go with. Now this one you don't pick. It's just going to pick something right here. So essentially what you probably should do, I didn't do that, but what you probably should do is do this one first, build enough points. But that takes a while. It took me 3 or 4 days to actually build enough points, you know, just playing normally without spending anything. This is completely free to play right now. I'm 100% free to play. I'm not spending anything right now. I probably won't, because I spent money on SEA, and I'm giving that up basically right now. So y'all got money already. I'm still not happy about that. You should like, y'all basically killed SEA with the way New Origins is. You just did. I know they probably didn't mean to do that. They were just trying to do what's best for them, making the game more streamlined, which they did. Like all the quests, all the progression, everything is just streamlined. It's just easy to play and easy to understand, and it gives you quests that push you towards where you should be going and where you should be concentrating, and giving you the resources to actually do that, as long as you pay attention to the quest line. I'm going to explain that in a second, because that's actually important, because if you go off and do what you want to do, you actually kind of mess yourself up a little bit, so don't do that. But I'm going to explain in a second. As far as this goes, this is going to be random, so you can get one of the following. So that means it's going to pick for you. So in essence, I could end up with a dupe of her again, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't want that. I just give me a different character at that point. Some of the people are not here, like Shinja is not here. I definitely want her, but I just missed her. She was in the thing like last week or the week before or something like that, so I missed her. And this is who you have right now. Everybody here is good though, so it's when I get enough, because it's at 495 right now, I will actually go ahead and do that, which is one of the reasons why I'm not using any of my summon currency on that right now, because I do have classified summon currencies here. It's up to 589 right now. You know, we got Jake right here chilling. I'm not a big fan of Jake, but that's okay. I'll restock twice, as you guys can see. But we have Minestra here. We got Replacer Queen, and then on the bottom right here we have Hildy. So depending on what happens in the random one, if I don't get her randomly, then I'll just go here and try to summon her. Even though the pity is super high, and I only have 8 days left on that. You know, it's for myself. Just like that's just something I want to do. I have 5 awakened characters on the SEA, and 3 of them ain't even built right now. The 2 that are built is Hildy and Lee. So I might for that. Everybody else, like they like 100, but when I say built, they don't have skills, they don't have gear for this, something like this. For me to actually be able to kind of emulate and get back to what I had, it's fine like this. It's fine if you're basically just going to allow me to go and do that. What I'm lacking right now is the resources, the skill points, and everything else in the cores. However, if you do guide mission and you follow guide mission, don't go off the path. What this does essentially, if you notice right here, it'll push you along the path and give you the resources. If you look at the items that you get to be able to do things, especially right here. They give you a lot of the practice items. All of these practice items right here take you over into right here. Like you see, I have some right now. I kept those on 2 right away because it's gonna ask me in a bit to come in here anyway, which is why I said don't do everything on your own. Pay attention to the quest, because you won't end up having to spend anything. If you go ahead and you just say, I want to use all of my training, defense, and everything else like that, what ends up happening is when you get to the quest, you won't be able to do it because you won't have anything to do it. You have to spend currency to actually do it. And that just wastes your currency. There's no reason to do that. Just, make sure that you save it. They give you extra on top of that, and they will just considerably just send you all the time into different areas. So wherever it sends you, do what it tells you, and then move on to the next thing. Also, if you go down to the gauntlet, I need to go in here and do this stuff too. If you move down to gauntlet, you see they have a bunch of currency. I just haven't been doing this at all, but do that because my team isn't built. If you go to world map plan, so we need to go to, we go to world map plan. World map plan also has things down here, as you can see, that will help push you along as well. So we just need to, start. I need to actually start doing that as well. And then you have limited, which I just don't even have open yet right now. But yeah. So moving along with all of this, as far as gameplay is smooth, everything else like that. And I was asked last week, which is the reason why I did this over the time. This video is basically 4 or 5 days in the making. Is it worth doing all this? And my answer is yes, it is worth doing all this because you just get resources. It's worth actually playing. It's worth starting on the new origin. There's no reason to play SEA or JP. JP's further ahead, but there's no reason to do all that because they made it easier to be over here. So to answer the people who asked me this last week, it's worth doing. It just is. So to finish this out, and for the most part, being that you get to do all that stuff, you essentially can pick your start, and it can be an ultimate start. And it's very easy to have an ultimate start because they start you off a bunch of summons, they start you off a bunch of currency. You get that event to basically pick whatever awakened character you want to start with. So you can essentially come in here when you're officially allowed to come and summon and start going after these characters, if you want to go after these characters. Anybody here. For the most part, there's a bunch of characters here, so you can just, whatever suits your fancy, at the end of the day, you can go after them. The same thing with classified. If you want to mess around going after classified, you can do that. And if you fail at doing it, just restart again and go after the character again, so on and so forth. But we're going to summon one time over here because I need operators, and I haven't done that yet. So I think maybe I want. Yeah, I think I want her, so I'll try with her. See if we get anything, because I only have 2 operators now. And by the way, they give you tickets to basically pick your pick a SSR operator too, and the SR operator. So you don't necessarily even have to do this if you just have like 2 teams you want to use, but obviously you're gonna need 3 or 4 and 5 teams. Oh, is this gonna be summon luck? Is this gonna be summon luck? Because we got an SR in here, a SSR rather. Did we get her first shot? Now I'll never have to come in here again. Lime is cute. They said they're gonna double that down. Oh, we did get her. Okay. Bam. Bam. That was instant luck because I don't think it's supposed to happen the first time. So automatically we got her, and that just go along with what I had. That's crazy. That's crazy. So you see, this is who I chose at first. Also, you see that I have Enterprise. I picked Enterprise because you get to actually pick. Now, that's not a part of the event, They actually give you boxes, and they give you character boxes too that you can actually pick characters as well. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I have the teams I have. I specifically chose this on purpose to kind of just make it easier to get everything back again. So again, I know this is nerdy and everything else like that, and I always apologize for that, because I know some people don't like stuff like that, but a lot of people do. I try to, you know, facilitate everybody who watches the channel, and I just wanted to answer that from somebody who's been playing this basically from the very start when it came out in KR to now. It's like, it's actually worth it, guys. It's worth it to just start over, go to global. I hate to say it, I really do. I don't like that they abandoned SEA the way that they did. They probably will just make those accounts eventually come over to global when stuff starts reaching parity. But for right now, it kind of don't even matter. You can just kind of you can kind of perfect start yourself into being your same account that you had in SEA, or just even better account right now. Now, obviously I don't have all of the resources that I had in SEA right now, so that kind of sucks, and I'm kind of feeling the strain of that. But free to play to get all this, I'm good. I'm with it. So as far as Consortium, I did remake it again because I know people are gonna ask. So here we go. I literally just remade it for this before this video. So the legends were over here. People are gonna ask. This is gonna be the first video on Monday, by the way. So if you want to join up, you can. And this is not gonna be like, oh my gosh, I ain't gonna be dropping videos all the time. When there's content, we drop a video, we keep it moving. That's how it goes. I treat it the same way like I treat Decay. I don't do videos for Decay every day, like, you know, because all we're really doing is grinding. I'm not gonna just make up videos just to make up videos. Like, that's just not how I roll. So I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary. See you soon, and good luck if you want to go through all this. But trust me, it's super easy, dog. Just, if you want your perfect start, you can do it. Peace. Thank you, legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.